I thought I was genius. I couldn't believe it wasn't discovered right away. But I do remember my first jokes. The first one was this whole bit about my dog trying to get me in trouble when I'm sneaking in the house. That was one of my first bits ever. Yeah, the primal version was, my friends, when you go out drinking with your friends and they drop you off at your house, you forget how hard it is to sneak in, especially when you have something like a dog. So my dog would wait till I was just about in the bedroom, and then he'd go, "Ow, ow, ow, Jim's home, he's really wasted, ow, ow, ow." And that literally was all I had. And it turned into this long, over years in time, it turned into a 20-minute routine with stories that went left to right, with callbacks and all that jazz. It turned into a big thing, which years later, eventually on my first Comedy Central special, there was a whole coming home, my mom was a demon. It turned into a big, it was on Hardcore was the name of it. Yeah. Thing was, it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I learned my style is, once I have my ending, then I keep exploring different avenues to go with the bit. So not just, it went from my dog barks at home to, well, now that I have this ending, why don't I add what happens in the evening as we're moving along? So then it turned out what my friends are like when we go out. Then it turned into when they drop me off. What was it like when they drop me off? Is there a moment when I'm actually on the street at 4 in the morning and interacting with neighbors? So it just kept growing and growing, and I kept finding more funny pieces and more things to relate to and that's how I do it all my bits. They all become these 15, 20-minute circles with callbacks and stuff like that. It's very 80s, very 80s.